everyone. Today we are looking at a brand new Dior quint. This is the Lotier. That's as close as I'm going to get, guys. Lotier Mauve. And if you want the correct pronunciation,
L'atelier.
that is the pronunciation that is correct, which means the workshop. So this is the quint that has the workshop embossing on it. So it has, you know, the pictures of the embossing of like the dress designs and the mannequins that you would see in a workshop of a dressmaker like Dior. If you really want this quint because of the embossing, that's fair, I understand, but I will tell you, I've used this now. The embossing is not that deep. So use it, you know, a couple times and that's gonna be gone. But let's just say that you want it for that, I understand. That's what the embossing looks like. I'll let the camera sort of correct itself and you can see it a little bit better. But I will say that I don't think that this is something that I would have bought if you guys hadn't really wanted to see it. I got a lot of requests to do a review of it as soon as it came in. So here I am doing a review of it. A couple things I want to mention on my face. I have on the Dior Forever Foundation. This is in the 24-hour Forever Foundation. So I think this is, it's not matte, but I think it's like, it's not glowy. It's high perfection, transfer proof 24-hour. I never believe 24 hours, but anyway, it's in 0 CR. So this is like the lightest shade. It actually does match my skin really well, but if you're a foundation match for me, for whatever reason in Dior, I'm like a 0 instead of a 1. I don't know. But anyway, it's the light shade, but it is the cool shade. It's cool rosy, so 0 cool rosy. I also have on, although it's hard to tell, the blush that also has the embossing on it, the Christian Dior embossing. This is Signature. And when this came out, this was also something that was, you know, highly sought after. I'll put a little bit more on my cheeks so you can see it. It has like a, it says it's a shimmer. I don't know if it's a shimmer. It's kind of purple. It doesn't have a ton of pigment. I would say actually it might show up on a deeper skin tone because on a light skin tone like mine, you get almost a chalky kind of look. I don't know what it would do, to be honest with you, on a deeper skin tone. I would love to see it. So if any of you out there have it and you have a deeper skin tone, I'd love to see how it looks, but I think you're gonna get more of a contrast with a deeper skin tone and it might really be a beautiful highlighting blush. On me, you get kind of this purpley lavender kind of thing. I don't think it looks bad. I thought it would be perfect for this eye look to go with this quint, but like I said, it's not a favorite blush. Although I really do like light blushes. This one, like I said, has almost like a purpley lavender kind of thing. I don't have any highlighter on. I don't have any bronzer on because I wanted to just see the blush with it. So I think it's a look. I think it's a look. It's a thing. If you like that kind of shade, you can see it definitely has luminescence to it. I wouldn't call it shimmer, but you get it. It's definitely there. So I thought that would be a good pairing. And then the maximizer is the blue one. Now, the thing about this, I will tell you, you do get this like milky blue. It can kind of make you look like you've been out in the cold too long, or you're not feeling well. So I would pair it with some kind of brighter lip liner, which is what I did. Can you see how you get this like blue iridescence a little bit on the lips? Again, it's a look, and it looks, you know, if you're going for this kind of monochromatic with this bluish, purplish blush with the lip and with the eyes, it's definitely it's a vibe, but it's not going to be for everybody. Okay, so on to the quint. This is a very, very pink quint. There's lavender in here, like these two shades are lavender, but they're not particularly pigmented. I'll have the swatches go up. The only shades that are pigmented at all, frankly, are the one in the middle, which is that pinkish shade that you see all the way down my towards my thumb, and then the deep lavender shade. And even that is not pigmented. It's just so much more pigmented than the rest of the shades in here. So yeah, it's very lightly pigmented. It's very powdery formula. This is not the formula of old. There's a ton of kick up in this. And on the eye, if you use all the shades in the way that I did, and I'll have the video go up in just a second, you get this very light pink purple look. Now, if you're going for a very light pink purple lavender look, then, you know, here's the quad for you. But I feel like, again, I feel like you could probably get this look with like 2 shades, maybe even 1, and not spend this much money on a Dior quint. And I don't think the formula is that. I think it's just a really powdery formula. But again, you might be buying this as a collector, as somebody who is looking just to collect because it's a limited edition and it's the workshop. I don't know. So it depends on your reasons for getting it. But let's roll the video. So first I took the light lavender shade and put that all through the crease. That shade is a satiny, shimmery shade. It's actually very pretty, but again, it's very, very light. So if you're looking for a nice light lavender shade, I mean, that's a good one. You can put it all over the eye and then find the lavender shade that's deeper and put that in the crease. That might be a look that would work. Again, I'll play around with this a little more. This is the first look I'm doing it for all of you here. Then I took the pink shade, put that on the eyelid. The pink shade is a nice Barbie pink. You know, it's got some shimmer to it. Then I took the very icy pink shade, put that in the brow. Then I took the pink shade in the middle and used that through the crease. And then I took the lavender shade, the deep lavender shade, and put it on the outside of the eye and a little bit more into the transition, built it up a little bit. The liner that I used is a Dior liner called Sparkling Taupe. And Sparkling Taupe, which is this here, looks like this. And it actually has a little bit of like a purple, cool undertone to it, which is why I thought it would be good. Plus the sparkle in it, I thought this look could use a little sparkle. And because this is a very light look, I think a black liner or a very deep liner might be a little too much. So that's why I thought something like this would be better. And I do like that. And then I took the lavender shade and kind of went around on top of the liner and a little bit of mascara. So that's all that's on my eyes. As often happens when I do these types of looks, I actually think the final look is pretty. Like, I think it's a pretty light spring look. It's not something that I would spend this much money on to achieve. Okay, so this is $70. $70, 943. It is sold out. It's gone. So I'm guessing people bought this because of the limited edition nature, the signature palette from the House of Dior. And it says, the limited edition pattern inspired by Dior culture, harmony of eyeshadows engraved with the silhouette of 4 mannequins. Just seeing if it says anything interesting in here. The Dior Show eye palette features a harmony of 5 creamy eyeshadows in shades of pink and mauve enhanced with a pearlescent shimmer. Soft and sparkling, these shades can be used to achieve a pastel makeup look with an iridescent sheen. I will say that. It's definitely a pastel look with an iridescent sheen, so they're not wrong. But again, I just feel like unless you're somebody who is looking to collect and you like limited edition Dior, this is one of those novelty items, you know? And I feel the same way about the blush. Like, this is a novelty blush. Like, it's cool because it's got the Christian Dior like fabric kind of thing, but in in common everyday use, I don't think this is a shade that I'm going to go for. The blue gloss is kind of the same kind of thing. Like, it's kind of cool. I feel like if I had like a lipstick that looked too orange and I put this over it, that might work. But just as an overall, you know, vibe look, it's not my thing. Plus pastels aren't really, I don't wear a lot of pastels. But if you're, I will say this, if you're somebody who really loves like a light pink mauve lavender color story and you like a sheeny iridescent kind of thing, you will love this. Like, that will be your, if that's your thing, that this is an excellent one. But I would still say that the formula is powdery. I don't think it's as good as the formula that used to exist. So for me, you know, it's, I guess it's good to be able to tell you guys about it, but again, it doesn't exist right now. Now, it does say on the site, receive an alert, and it does say temporarily unavailable. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna come back in stock. I will make sure to let you guys know when I see it, if I see it. But I'm gonna guess it is a limited edition, kind of like the blush. The box that it came in is the Couture box, which is very pretty. It has the, you know, the spring flowers on it. And I will say what's interesting with this one that I haven't necessarily seen in all of them is the whole box has the pattern on it. So the bottom of the box and the top of the box, which is, you know, kind of interesting because usually it's just the top. So the box is very pretty. So all in all, what would I say about the, you know, about the quint? Yeah, I think it's one of those things. I think it's a novelty item. I think it's kind of cool. It's not something I'm going to use very often. These aren't shades that I wear. It is very, like I said, iridescent, pinky, purple, mauve. If you decide that you're going to pick it up, if it comes back in stock, just realize that it's this very light pink look. And, you know, I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm just, for $70, it's a lot of money to pay for this. That's all. So I'd be very interested to hear if you guys picked it up. If you're thinking that you want to pick it up, if it comes back in stock, let me know. I'd be really interested to hear from all of you. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.